Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcoming you to Six in the City as the season. We got through the Christmas parade last night. Wow.
We sure did. And you know what? I got me to thinking, you asked me, we talked about how long we've been doing it.
Yes.
And I got to thinking, I got to looking back at my records, and I joined Six in the City in July of 2010. So December 2010 would have been my first Christmas parade, which means that's been quite a while.
That's
We've done a Christmas parade together. So
wow. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, amazing how quickly it's moved by.
Well,
we got a full show today.
Yes, we do. It is time for the Nutcracker again.
We've
got two young ladies with the ballet arts, Mamie Hopper and Margaret Peoples with us. They're going to tell us a little bit about it and tickets and information. And then Lieutenant Mark Cancia, we saw him in the Christmas parade last night, but he's going to be here with us because the Salvation Army has their red kettles out, and he is going to be asking for donations.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt Marshall, who is president and CEO of the United Way, is here because this is the 80th anniversary for United Way of West Tennessee. And I think today is the actual date.
Okay.
But he wants to talk about the Jackson Financial Empowerment Center that's new for the United Way. And then Judy Renshaw is here with us. She serves many capacities, but she is going to be speaking about the bicentennial festivities that are going to be coming up. Cami Hansbrough is with us from the Chamber, going to be talking about what's happening at the Chamber. And then Rita Mack is here because it is, again, time for the Adopt a Teen and Conrad's Good Deeds. And then our entertainment today is the Lisa Lambert Band. So
all dressed up in Christmas attire.
Right.
All right, we got it all lined up. Stay right where you are. It's coming up next on this Six in the City.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars.
Wow.
But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA Today.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center, where we specialize in dental implants and full mouth rehab for patients that have congenital defects, special needs community, and as well as the elderly. This room is an actual functioning surgical suite that gives us the capability of performing procedures normally performed at the hospital. All the technology available in this room was made possible by E+ Broadband. Thank you, E+ Broadband.
We have special anniversaries we're going to be noting today, and one of those, the 40th presentation of the Nutcracker, which is coming up this Friday night at 7 o'clock, Saturday night at 7, and Sunday afternoon at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, starting December the 10th through the 12th. We got two cast members with us. Mamie Hopper is with us, and then Margaret Peoples is with us. Good to see you young ladies. Everybody well?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
All right, good.
Everybody ready for the presentation for the Nutcracker?
Guess so. We'll have to be.
That's right.
Now, what are your roles? Each of your roles?
I am the Arabian soloist.
Okay.
I'm a fish soloist, and we're both in Waltz and Snow.
Oh, wow. Got solos then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this your first time to do solos?
It is our first time.
Whoa, wow. Well, good for you.
Well, congratulations.
I look forward to seeing it. It's going to be great. I just know it. We can get our tickets at balletartsjackson.org, right?
That is correct.
And tickets are how much?
$20 to $30.
Okay. All right.
Well, the presentation is going to be Friday night at 7 o'clock, Saturday night at 7, and Sunday afternoon at 2 with a matinee. 40th year for this, so the longest running Nutcracker in the state of Tennessee as far as an annual production. And so it's a real special thing. How long have y'all been dancing?
I've been dancing for 13 years, but I've been in the company for 5.
Okay.
I've been dancing for 13 years as well, and this is my 6th Nutcracker.
Okay.
Sixth Nutcracker. Okay.
So what made you decide to join the company and get into this? You can dance without doing this, obviously.
Well, dance has just always been a part of my life, and Nutcracker is just my favorite season. So it's just been a dream of mine since I was little.
It's always just been the thing you look forward to when you're a little dancer. You want to go be in the Nutcracker.
Okay.
So,
All right. I guess the Nutcracker is kind of like the Boston Marathon for runners. You know, it's what you want to look forward to. Gotta have a goal to shoot for, and the Nutcracker is definitely it. Well, how exciting is this? Because it's the 40th production,
yeah.
and you're both involved. You both have solos. Is super exciting for you guys, right?
yes.
It's very, very exciting.
Is there a different feeling because it is the 40th presentation, or is it the same old Nutcracker, or?
It's still very nerve-wracking, I think, no matter what. So
A special presentation about the history of ballet arts, but that's production-wise, it doesn't feel that much different.
Okay.
All right. Well, how many are in the cast and in the troupe there for Nutcracker?
I think about 50 people.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. A
And
lot of
all
moving
your
parts.
costume changes and everything else. The
Yeah.
professional dancers that come in, they're coming in this year. Is that right? You have professional dancers that come in.
We
Yes,
have
sir.
3 professional dancers coming in.
Have they arrived, or do they just come in during the last couple of nights? Or
I think they've arrived.
okay. Okay.
You're asking them hard questions, Steve. They
Well,
don't.
I didn't know if they started working with them yet, or if you still meet them later on in rehearsal, because I know they come in right toward the end of rehearsal.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's
you guys will have a chance to start dancing with them. Will y'all do that tomorrow night? Will you do it tonight?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
okay. All right. Well, good luck with this. It's a very, very special thing. I mean, Jackson's really honored to have this, and Pat Brown worked all these years, and this company has picked it up to continue this great tradition in its 40th year. BalletArtsJackson.org is where you get tickets, and it will be the 40th presentation on the stage Friday night at 7 o'clock,
Saturday.
December the 10th, and
Right,
Saturday at 7,
Saturday.
and Sunday afternoon matinee at 2. And the legacy continues. What else is on the calendar for Ballet Arts this year?
We're going to be doing Peter Pan in the spring.
Okay.
Peter Pan in the spring. Well, what do you want people to know about ballet arts if they don't know any or are not familiar with it?
It's a lot of work.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely worth it. You're exactly right.
Definitely
Well,
worth
our thanks to Mamie and to Margaret, and we look forward to seeing you, the Nutcracker. So be looking for these
Right.
young ladies. They're
This
soloing
weekend.
this year, stepping out in front in the limelight of the Nutcracker in its 40th year here in Jackson. When we come back, we're going to get an update on the Salvation Army as we move deeper into this season.
That's right.
Steve Bowers, Cassandra Fuller with you, and this is Six in
Six
the
in the
City.
city.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Know the source. Heating and air conditioning costs are 55% of the average home utility bill. Next, 21% of the bill, heating hot water. 12% major appliances from the kitchen to the laundry. 8% of your cost is lighting, and 4% your electronics, from computers to television. When you move your lifestyle to lower your utility bill, know the ratios and make the changes that save you the most at JEA today.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So E+ Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
Welcome 582-6 in the city. Cassandra Fuller setting the stage for the day with her Santa hat, and now Lieutenant Mark Cancia is with us from the Salvation Army. He's caught the spirit. I'm almost afraid to see what Matt Marshall is going to be wearing later in the show.
You don't be hating because you didn't get the memo about the
Right.
hat.
Haven't got a hat, and I think mine's got orange stripes in it or something. I'll have
It
to find out.
should. It should have orange on it.
Well, Mark, and I see you got your reindeer with you. Salvation Army, hard at work. The Red Kettle campaign is underway. How are we doing?
Yes, sir. So we are trending in the right direction. We have not yet met our goal. We're still working on it. We have just over 2 weeks before we hit our $140,000 goal. We're not at 400,000 yet. But I'm confident. I'm confident that we will get there. The community has been very good.
Okay. So things are the kettle campaign is underway and out in front of Kroger's, Walmart's, right? We'll see you at Walmart's between now and Christmas Day.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
Food Giant, right? Food Giant.
Food Giant.
That are out
there. And the new little place downtown.
Yes, Peppermint Addie and Co.
Okay.
And I love her bell ringer. I saw her post on Facebook.
Yeah.
Her bell ringer works
Santa Claus.
really hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the coffee cake.
Can I tell you, I was just
I
there.
go right past the bell ringer to the coffee cake, and I get the bell ringer on the way out, Mark. That's what I do.
That's funny. We also have another one downtown at Downtown Nutrition. So if
and what's the address for that, Lieutenant Mark?
Downtown Nutrition is right there across from City Hall, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're looking to do $140,000 with the red kettles, and of course we have the angel trees are up where, Mark, and how are we doing there?
So I'm gonna let Mabel talk a little bit about Angel Tree. We were talking about it earlier, and again, we're moving in the right direction. Angels have been taken. There are still a few left on the tree, but yeah, Mabel.
We, like he said, we are going in the right direction. Our trees are still up, and there are angels still on them. But we're doing good.
Where can we find the trees, Mabel?
Excuse me?
Where can we find the trees?
We have trees at Walmart North, South, and Huntington. And then we have trees at Kroger, North Parkway, and Kroger University. Okay. We also have a tree at Peppermint Co. and Addie.
Okay.
We have a tree at the Old Hickory Mall.
Okay. Wow, still
lots of places to get.
When you get the items and purchase those, where do we take those? Do we bring them to the Army or back to the store? What do we do?
Yeah, if you could bring them down to the Salvation Army, we'd like to shake your hand and say thank you. And if you have time to take a tour of the Salvation Army here, we'd love to do that so that you can hear and see what we're doing locally. And so what I realized is people don't necessarily understand how the Army works. They think, we're present at Christmas and then we relax the rest of the year, but we're actually working year round, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ and meeting human needs through services, through after school programs, through our food pantry. And so I'd love to use that as an opportunity to do that. So bring the gifts to the Salvation Army. And
which is
we're at
Allen and Edgewood, right?
Yes, sir. 125 Allen Ave.
Okay. And so the bell ringers will be out how long? Will they work all the way till Christmas Eve or?
Till Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I gotta say, for anybody who's still out, maybe shopping for Christmas gifts, they're like me and don't necessarily know what to get for that loved one. AJD Designs is doing something really cool where they are selling pieces of metal that are crafted into different monograms and other signs. And they are giving $5 out of every sale to the Salvation Army's Angel Tree program.
Okay.
And so if you want a custom gift for, I don't know, one of your family members or friends.
So how do we do that?
So it's AJD Designs. Do we look them up on Facebook or?
Yes, they can be found on Facebook, or you could go directly to their website, which is ajdmetaldesigns.com.
Okay.
And there's a link that shows everything that they've got. I really like the monograms and how you can split the letter of the name with the full name. Yeah, it's super cool.
Now,
they do very good work. I've been familiar with some of their work, and so but they're giving you $5 of every item for the Angel Tree.
Yes, sir.
Okay, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Lieutenant Mark, if somebody wants to be a part of the bell ringing, do they just give you guys a call and?
I
and
love that question.
volunteer?
You could call us and we could walk you through the process. I've been telling people they can register to ring online on the website, which is registertoring.com.
Okay.
Registertoring.com. Okay.
Registertoring.com. And it's perfect for, any older adult, any young person that needs community service
Oh, yeah,
hours.
community service hours. That's right.
Yeah.
Registertoring.com.
Registertoring.com.
We like the hat.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah, and it even makes noise.
The elf tie. It's an elf tie if it's cut off short. Right?
Talking serious business with this elf hat.
Okay,
I
man.
hope people are taking me serious right now.
Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Yes, hope you have a
We
Merry
are going
Christmas.
to the main stage, and this for the holidays is the Lisa Lambert Band.
Right on.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do an old standard now. So if you're listening to this and you like it and you're in the Christmas spirit, please sing along with us. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. And soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. Her horse was long and white, misfortune seemed his life. We got into a drifted bank and we got upside. Hey! Jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right, everybody, we want to hear you out there. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on E+ broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
With E Plus broadband and Watch TV Everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E Plus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to Six in the City, and we continue with Matt Marshall, the president and CEO of the United Way, celebrating their 80th anniversary today. And we were talking about to the day, and Matt said yes. So the community chest in Jackson, Tennessee, was organized and launched December 7th, 1941, on Pearl Harbor Day.
Right.
So
D-Day.
Pearl Harbor is bombed that day, and here comes the community chest.
Yeah, that's right. Which is amazing, and it's interesting you brought that up because I don't think I'd ever necessarily made that connection either. But yeah, December 7th, 1941.
41. What a day to launch! I mean, because the news just got totally overtaken that day.
Oh, I'm
such
sure.
a stunning event. Yeah,
we all
wow.
know that very famous picture,
Yeah.
of that catastrophe there in Hawaii. But that led us,
to where you are today.
Our response was America entering into World War II and in a lot of ways providing victory. So,
well, at least everybody will always remember the day you're founded, right? I mean,
That's right.
Oh yeah, Pearl Harbor Day. We got the community chest in Jackson. Okay, so here we go. Well, we had an event coming up December the 16th that's going to be postponed. Some COVID concerns by some of the organizers and what. So George Foreman is still coming to the city, but it may be when.
Yeah, so we're looking at somewhere in summer of 2022.
Okay.
And so, we're just waiting to hear back from his representatives. We have a call scheduled with them very soon, and then we'll hear back from them. But yeah, it'll be summer 2022. But we're still looking to have it. It's still going to be a great event. But hopefully, we'll be past all of this craziness by then.
Let's hope.
Well, Matt's involved in a lot of other things, and one of those, of course, is the Anti-Poverty Task Force and that initiative here in Jackson. And United Way has been front and center in all of this anyway. So Matt's kind of had a dual role in this. But we're leading toward a whole new source of financial help and guidance for families in the city. So Matt, tell us about this.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, the Anti-Poverty Task Force, which the mayor put together a couple of years ago, has been meeting consistently to try to evaluate kind of where we are as a community. And then what are the resources that we can pull together to be able to serve our citizens more effectively, particularly in areas of helping them gain financial stability. And so you guys will recall, I think you had me on maybe a couple of years ago when United Way was talking about Alice and about our, the fact that half of our community is either living in poverty or they're working poor, which means that they're just a spare tire away from being in financial trouble. And so as much as we talked about that 2 years ago and over the last 2 years, and we've had news articles and, Steve, I've been on your show a couple times. Now we're really excited because we actually get to we're not only just talking about problems, we get to provide a solution.
Okay.
And so we're very close to being able to launch the Jackson Financial Empowerment Center here in our community in actually the next several weeks. And so right after the new year, we'll be looking at a soft launch for that new program.
What will the Financial Empowerment Center do, Matt?
So it will offer no cost, so essentially free financial counseling and services to families in our community. And so we'll be serving clients from all across Jackson. It is technically going to be somewhat available to families around the Madison County area. By that, outside of Madison County. But generally the main focus will be on Jackson and Madison County initially. But yeah, we'll walk families all the way from step A all the way through Z on their journey of financial security.
Where will it be located?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, where is it at?
Yeah, it'll be located right here in the United Way building.
Okay.
70 North Parkway. So we have it upstairs, and we have our counselors. We actually have already hired a coordinator and 2 counselors. So they started about a month to a month and a half ago and are going through very rigorous training right now. It's about 10 weeks of training. And we're partnering with different nonprofit agencies and organizations all across the community to be able to assist their clients as well.
Will people contact them through the United Way?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So how will they contact them first of the year?
Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, in fact, because it will be a soft launch at the beginning, we'll be partnering directly with those nonprofit agencies to serve first.
So they'll be your referral base initially.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right. And then as we get into March, when we have more of a, ribbon cutting and all that type of stuff, that's when we'll start marketing, more at a larger scale for the public as a whole, and we'll provide resources and links at that time for them to figure out how to get in contact.
It's an important step in Jackson, Tennessee, because it's going to be bringing that financial assistance directly to people and soon, and with plenty of background and resources to do it. Matt, appreciate you very much.
Yes, thank you so much for what you do, you Matt.
80 years, we're celebrating the United Way in a very, very special way here in Jackson, Tennessee. Celebrating now because we're going to the main stage, and once again, the Lisa Lambert Band.
Merry Christmas, Matt.
Christmas.
Back up in the hills, there's a Christmas long ago. Friends and family gather round the old pot-belly stove. The night was freezing cold from a heavy snow that day. I warmed my heart with old-time songs and danced the night away. Blue grass, white snow, memories and an old banjo. Blue grass, white snow. Life back then was rough. No one seemed to care. All the hard times melted as the music filled the air. So when my skies are gray and the snow falls to the ground, I recall those Christmas nights and all those joyful sounds. Blue grass, white snow.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never done it, now's your time. Give blood with Lifeline Blood Services today.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. we pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
Judy Renshaw is joining us with the Bicentennial Commission. She is a part of that, and that work is underway and will continue until next August as we are celebrating the 200th anniversary of Madison County this year and Jackson next year. Judy, good to see you. The parade last night honored the Bicentennial and Christmas yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and so it was a special night.
And yes, those of us who were able to be there were super excited to represent the whole Jackson Madison County Bicentennial Commission as the grand marshals, and we had a fun time, and it was a little breezy and a little cool, and but Elaine was determined she was going to ride on the back of that convertible.
Okay, well, that's good, and we're going to be in the heated cars following you up, right? And
there you go. There you go.
Well, what is next for the Bicentennial, Judy?
Well, some of you may have seen on your Facebook feeds, the 40th production of the Nutcracker is coming up. So we are super excited about that. We have had that in our community for quite a few years, and it continues to just thrill children of all ages. And as you know, I think it's 3rd and 4th grades from all the schools that get to go to that for free. And so they get to experience something that some of them have never experienced in their life.
Okay.
And so the Nutcracker is like something that some of those kids have never seen. So we're excited about that coming up, and hope families will attend that and continue to go to it, because we want to encourage those who put on that production every year to continue to always keep it going for 40 more years.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have a problem with that. It's such a tradition in this city to have nutcrackers.
It is for sure.
It wouldn't be Christmas without the Nutcracker. So
it would not. That's definitely a tradition in December for our community. We have the Old Country Store that's continuing to literally fascinate young kids with story time.
Okay.
They're telling stories and reading stories from the past so that kids get to fantasize about things that happened in the olden days. And that's available. I think pretty much they do that every week. And so you can look at the Bicentennial website. And the website, I want to make sure that I say that several times, is jacksonmadison200.com.
Okay. Well, that has a continued listing of the events then every month.
Yes, a continual running list, and you can click on any event that you're interested in, and it'll take you to the website if they have a website, or it'll take you to their Facebook page, or it'll tell you all the details that you need to know if maybe they don't have either one of those social media platforms available to them.
Well, I know the First Friday forums are going to continue to be monthly themed around this. And so that's the first Friday every month. And all those things will be coming up next year.
Absolutely.
You said there's also a continued need for sponsorships and additional funding for the Bicentennial.
Yes. We have several things that are still available if someone's interested in funding them. We want to have a Bicentennial painting that goes in the Madison County Courthouse.
Okay.
And there's several other types of things like that that's still available. They can contact Elaine Christian, and she'll be glad to give you information or send you information. She has a folder of all the different levels that you can participate. And, gosh, this is something every 200 years, we're not going to be around for the next Bicentennial. So being able to get your family's name or your personal name or your business name on something that goes on forever in our community is a great thing to do. Religion is our theme for December. And so Old Country Store is actually having a Christmas candlelight service on December the 20th from 6 to 7. And they're going to have it in the chapel, that little white chapel that's so sweet. Yeah. In Casey Jones Village. And they've got a local pastor, John Kinney, who's going to be there, a sermon about past, present, and future. And they're going to have music by Maggie Whitaker Klein. And then they'll have the individual candlelight lighting after that. So they invite everybody to come out and participate in that.
And that'll be December the
There's no
20th.
charge for that, right?
There is no charge. Yeah, no charge for that. And
Well, Judy, we'll continue to talk to you, and
Right.
we're looking forward to continuing this all the way
Absolutely.
through August. And so,
And the
if
schedule's on
we don't see you
Jackson.
again, Merry Christmas.
That's
We'll
right,
probably
Merry-
see you again.
I'm sure we will. Yes, because we've seen each other 2 or 3 times
We have
already,
al-
right?
already. Judy,
That's
always a
right.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
for having us.
Jackson Madison 200.
200.org.
Right, and we'll get.
.com.
.com.
right.
.com.
We're going to be
Yes.
right back. We're going to talk about what's happening at the Chamber more as we continue this. Not that Judy would ever have been involved in that.
I know.
Not
It's in
ever.
the city.
The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented to the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. E+ Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, E+ Broadband.
Well, it is star time here at 6 in the City. Kemi Hansborough is with us. She was Dancing with the Stars. How you doing? We haven't talked to you since Dancing with the Stars. How was that?
It was fabulous. It really was. Third place.
Is it fun?
I did. I had a blast. I
Okay.
really did. If you would have asked me prior to it, I was like, "Oh, this is so much work," and I didn't want to do it. But when I did, now that I've done it, so glad I did. It was great.
Now that it's over?
Now it's over.
Yes. Yes.
Kami's here to talk to us. She's at the Carl Grant Event Center out at Union University, the Women in Business Luncheon today. And that is another event you could check off. That is done now. We can relax.
Done. Yes. We're
Yes.
all done.
Okay. Well, what is ahead with the chamber this month?
Well, we've got our Spark, which
Okay.
is it's Zoom. We have gone back to in person, but this one is Zoom because it's with Google. It's Dave Delaney with Google, and he's going to talk about the basics, so learning the basics of Google Ads. So that's December 9th from 10 to 11, Zoom. You can register that on our website, and we'll send you the link for that.
So, but you
Then-
do register with that, and that is a Zoom. They'll be back in January, back to regular format. You feel like, okay, all right.
Yep.
So
And
that's
we
gonna-
have
this-
been back in person, but because it's Google and he's out of town,
Yeah,
he'll
okay.
do Zoom.
All right, good.
And then December 9th, also, of course, we had Zoom that morning with Spark, and then that night is our business after hours at Jackson State Community College.
That's going to be, will it be in the student union building or where will it be out there?
You know what, Steve? I'm not sure. I think it is in
Okay.
that. Yes, I'm sure that it is.
I mean, I know they have something student union, then they got a large room in that medical area out there. And so anyway, there'll be
think that's where it
signs,
is.
I'm sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
100. And that's from 5 to 7. Yes.
That'll be 5 to 7. Hors d'oeuvres, networking, everything else. You don't have to be a chamber member to attend that.
Not
That-
business
that
after
is
hours. You do not.
Yeah,
Nope.
Business after hours.
And we don't have to register for business after hours either, right? We just
Nope.
come and show up.
Show up. Okay.
Come and show
Jackson
up.
State Community College, 5 till 7, Thursday the 9th.
Yep.
All right, Kami, what's next?
Then we have LJ graduation, Leadership Jackson graduation.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Well,
it's
fully
coming
you'll be a
up.
part of that deal then, right?
Yep, my first graduation. So we're graduating next Thursday, the 16th. So that's for all dues paying alumni.
Okay.
and just go to our website, or they can email Brandy Stutzman. All the dues paying members have her email address, and register for that. And it's next Thursday at Union from 5:30 to 7:30. And that is all of our events through December, because then we're done, because then I'm off.
Woohoo!
Are you still the president of that organization?
Of the
Yeah.
Leadership Jackson Alumni Association. Yes. Yes.
Tammy, is she current on her dues? Can she get in to the graduation next week?
Yeah, we'll let her in. We'll let her slide.
It's Christmas. Hey,
That's
it's
right.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Well, we noticed some exciting news that the chamber put out today.
Oh, about Lauren Saliba?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
New executive,
The new
leadership development director.
Correct. And
Yes.
she's going to do great. We're so excited to have Lauren on board. She's going to be a great addition. I think she's going to rock Leadership Jackson and all of the things that go with that. I think she's going to shake things up, and I think she's going to be a great fit. We're super excited.
I think it'll be awesome. She serves on the board with us, and she went through Leadership University. She
She
through
did.
Jackson. She served on the board. So definitely, I'm excited for Leadership Jackson, for Leadership University, and for the Alumni Association. So
Yeah, and I'm excited for the chamber, because we're going to miss Brandy terribly.
Right,
right. But if we're going to have anybody replace her, I think Lauren was the best fit. And I think we're super excited.
Well, Cammy, we wish you the very best in the season. I always appreciate working with you, and enjoyed Dancing with the Stars this year, and glad that worked out. It was great fun. Glad you enjoyed the experience, because it's very entertaining. It's a wonderful show. And
yeah, it's fun. I encourage anybody who's asked to do it.
Okay, excellent. Merry Christmas.
Yes,
you guys
thank
too.
You so much,
We'll see
Cammy.
you soon.
Thanks.
Speaking
Bye,
of Merry
guys.
Christmas, we're going to go back to the main stage. And once again, this is the Lisa Lambert Band.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. Heaven and nature sing. And heaven and heaven and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and flowers, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, the sounding joy, the sounding joy, the sound, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his word, and wonders of his word, and wonders of his love. Let heaven and nature sing.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to E+ broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. E+ broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Welcome back to Six in the City. Rita Mack is with us. She is retired. She's relaxed. She's at home.
All smiles.
And she's got a tree that spins, and somehow the cords don't get tangled up. The lights don't pull down or fall over. How do you do that?
I don't know.
It's Christmas magic,
Steve.
Steve.
To me.
We've been sitting there trying to figure out. I said, okay, this tree is turning and nothing's coming unplugged. Nothing's ripping apart.
Yes, I literally laughed till I cried the other night when my husband was trying to explain it to me yet again why it worked, and I just kept laughing because I don't understand it.
That is a great set. Not what we're here to talk about, but that's a great set. So I wanted to call attention to the tree that turns and the cords don't tangle. And
That's
they
right.
don't get unplugged.
It works.
It's an amazing thing. We're here to talk about the Rusty Mack Adopt a Teen program and Conrad's Good Deeds, an effort that is underway each year for how many years now, Rita?
This is the 24th year.
Wow, 24th year for Adopt a Teen, raising $100 per child for teen children that are served through the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. It's been a special addition to lives now for 24 years, nearly a quarter century been doing this. And so how are we doing and how do we contribute to this, Rita? What do we need to know? How many children have you got this year to adopt?
We started out with 459 teens.
Okay.
Wow.
I was trying to get, you might have seen me looking down. I was trying to look at my phone. They were trying to get me a up-to-date number.
Okay.
But we have approximately 120 left.
Okay.
120 left.
About a week to go. So,
okay.
All
right, so we need to get this done because you got to get everything distributed. This is done how? Rita?
Yeah, so
people give money $100 per child, and then what happens to that $100?
It is used by the centers. We're in every county in West Tennessee, except Shelby. So the social directors or social workers and the directors of those centers, along with volunteers, will take the money for the teens in their county and go out and buy items off of their wish list. The money doesn't go directly to the teen. It's items off of their wish list, which, every year we're amazed to see some of the things that get put on there that most of us that is normal everyday items that you would have already.
That we take for granted.
Yeah, we do.
Any money that goes over then this amount then goes into this other fund, which is Conrad's Good Deeds. So what happens there? And I know you had real success last year with this.
We did. In fact, I was trying to find my numbers from last year as to what we raised over and above what we needed for Christmas. And I'm thinking, if I'm remembering right, we might have gone over around $15,000 last year.
Wow.
So that's amazing.
Okay.
And all of that money that's over goes into the Conrad's Good Deeds. And what that does, it provides things that teenagers need throughout the school year, such as uniforms and school supplies, and especially things that they might not be able to do otherwise, like clubs, sports, things that they wouldn't have the funds to do if they didn't have this to fall back on. So all that helps teens all year long.
Rita, how many children are being served now through the center?
Through the center?
Yeah, I mean, it's thousands now, right?
It's thousands. Actually, I've got those numbers. The 2020 fiscal year that, or 2020, 2021, ours ends at the end of June. We had served 3,966 children, a total of 6,759 individuals. There are family services as well as just the children.
And that's just out of the center here in Jackson?
No, that's
All Western
All
City.
the centers combined?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
It's
a
still
lot
stunning.
of kids, a lot of
It's
people.
4,000 kids, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of people.
So that's lives that are changed for the better. And the
That's right.
success rate is still over 95% as far as reentry back into the system. So I think, because of the center, we can say that these lives have been changed over the years and these teenagers' lives. Because now, 24 years in, we have had teenagers that received something from this program when they were teens and they're adults now, and they call back and say, this made a difference in my life. Otherwise, I would have been sitting there at Christmas morning with my younger siblings, and they would have probably gotten toys because those are easy.
Yeah.
But the teen may not have gotten anything. And when that gift came out from under the tree, they knew that somebody cared about them.
We're going to change that $100 at a time. We got 120 children to go. 668-4000, right? 668-4000. That's the direct number to the Child Abuse Center. And then you can go carlperkinscenter.org. carlperkinscenter.org. So we're going to take care of that. And anything over is going into the Conrad's Good Deeds, and it'll help children get athletic supplies, whatever they need off the rest of the year.
It's a great
Rita, it's
program.
always good to see you. Appreciate the work that you
thanks
do.
so much,
24
Rita.
years. It's been an amazing, amazing
Here's
run.
my last prop. What do you think?
there you go.
The jingle stick.
It's always a great reminder of Conrad and Rusty Mack and everybody that means so much to us and has meant so much to Western State. We appreciate it so very, very much, Rita. So good to see you.
Yes,
Thanks
ma'am.
for
Thank
having
you so
me.
much, Rita. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to be right back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
As the COVID-19 vaccines become available, you might be asking yourself, should I get it? And if I do, will I be able to go about life without putting my family at risk? You've got questions, and that's normal. The fact is, the vaccines are safe and effective. They're going to save lives. To get the latest on the COVID-19 vaccines, visit getvaccineanswers.org, because getting back to the moments we miss starts with getting informed. It's up to you.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Thanks to all of our guests. And we appreciate all the things that are going on in this community. We got one more show coming up.
That's right.
A couple of notes. Councilman Harvey Buchanan's death, very unfortunate thing. The visitation with his family is at the New Hope Baptist Church on Davis Street in Jackson. That'll be Thursday the 9th from 4 till 7. And the funeral services will be at the Macedonia Baptist Church on Glass Street. And that will be Friday at noon this week. And then Discovery Park of America today announced the Robert E. and Jenny D. Kirkland Discovery Awards Gala honorees this year. They're going to be honored in March. Lieutenant General John Glad Castelaw, retired out of Crockett Mills, Tennessee. And then listen to this, Jerry Reese, New York Giants guy, right? Okay.
Right.
Ron Kirkland, Dr. Ron Kirkland from Jackson, and Anita K. Archer.
Anita K.
So
Wow.
Anita K.
How about
So
that?
that's really exciting. Our congratulations to them, all outstanding individuals, and contributed so much to life here in West Tennessee. You got a couple of things going
I
on.
do. And speaking of outstanding individuals, get this. Our Jackson's own Audrey Davis.
She did.
She won the female overall in the St. Jude Marathon this past weekend. She was the only female to come in under 3 hours in full marathon.
Wow.
So kudos to her. It's so
Kudos to her.
exciting.
That's way to go.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can have her join us maybe in January to talk about her endeavor. So
I mean, for anybody who wants to talk about running. Yeah.
yeah. And then Century Farm Winery is having their holiday open house on December the 11th. It's coming up. It's from 2 to 6. Be sure to get out there and you can buy some nice Christmas gifts at Century Farm Winery. Santa's going to be at the courthouse. It starts December
That's right.
the
Sure will
9th.
be.
It'll
Santa's
all
house is
throughout.
open this week. Yes.
That's right. You can go to the jacksontn.com, their calendar, and check out the times. And then Christmas lights at Chickasaw State Park is going on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. They're from 6 to 9 each night. It's a drive-through, and they take donations at the exit. So it's a great opportunity to see the Christmas lights that are, I think they're done by Friends of the Park. And then if you hadn't had enough,
yeah,
the Safari Park is doing a drive-in movie, and it's going to be Christmas Vacation. It's coming up the 10th and 11th, which is this weekend. The gates open at 6. The movie starts at 7. So that'd be a great opportunity to get to the Safari Park to the drive-in. So
all right, excellent. Got all that going on.
That's
Thanks
right.
to Steve Beverly for doing Thanksgiving with us. All the Steve Beverly TV classics. Great to see him in the parade's on. We got to get out of here.
Yes, we
got
do.
Lisa Lambert Band. Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
we do. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.
There's a cold north wind a-blowing. It's almost Christmas time. Soon it will be snowing, if only in my mind. Snowball fights on frosty nights at the old home place. Grandma telling stories, sitting by the rock fireplace. Sweet memories are priceless. They'll last your whole life through. Bring you comfort when you're lonely. Make you smile when you feel blue. There's a cold north wind a-blowing. It whispers through the trees. Soon it will be snowing. Sweet Christmas memories. Mama